Okay, so let's do an energetic check-in for what's going on for you. We're going to do past, present, and future. What is around you energetically? So past, we've got Queen of Cups and the Seven of Wands. So I feel like you've had to stand strong in your emotions, being in touch with your emotions, your compassion, your care, your nurturing, your love. I feel like you've had to really sort of stand up for what you believe in. Your emotions in the past have probably been a guide for you. You felt things quite strongly and intuitively, and you're standing up for them. So in the past, you've stood strong with your emotions. I feel like you're probably someone whose emotions really guide you, and that they're not your weakness, they're your strength. They're your strength. The shadow card, so the Tower is on the bottom of that pile. So I feel like you've had to go through something in the past that sort of shattered everything, burnt everything down to the ground, and you've been left with your truth and the essence of who you are, and that's your emotions and the way you feel things. So through the Tower moment, the destruction, the upheaval, you've come out standing strong, standing your ground for your emotions and what you believe in, whatever you're carrying. You've stood strong. You stood strong in it throughout this. Let's have a look at the present energy for you. So we've got Six of Cups, nostalgia. There's a beautiful piece, homecoming, fond memories. And the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like at the moment you're in a present energy where you're holding on to some fond memories, and as someone who's quite emotional, and that is a good thing, that is your strength, you're sitting in the memories of a lot of different emotions. And I feel like memories are often tied to emotion, and one of the ways we sort of form memories is through emotion. So when we feel things strongly, it locks it as a memory in our mind. So presently I feel like you're holding on quite strongly to certain memories and emotions, not bad ones. I feel like you're holding on to something good, something beautiful, that's been in your heart, some sort of emotional memory that you've really fought for and stood strong in. You've really stood your ground in it. So the shadow card, what's behind this, is the Lovers. So let's just cover up our people there. So I feel like what's going on behind energetically this is it's a union, a sacred union, that you're sitting in memory of, and there was a lot of emotion attached to it in the past. So you're holding on to some memories about that, but you're thinking of them nostalgically with love. Let's look at the future energy. So Queen of Pentacles. So future, you're sitting in an energy of full abundance, and she's very accepting. She's got everything. She's manifested everything. She's sitting in her full abundance. And the moon. So something's still a little bit shadowy. So something, despite the maybe the lack of clarity around different decisions potentially in the moon, there's still abundance, there's still contentment and happiness within that future energy. But you're going to have to look at what your paths are and try and see through the fog. Look at your inner illusions and find a middle path. And so the shadow card, the energy at the back behind us, so the Four of Wands, so union, marriage, fulfillment, celebration and joy. Interestingly, also just reading the energies that are sort of subconsciously behind us as we move through, we've got the Tower, the Lovers, and the Four of Wands. So it's those shadow cards in itself is like a progression from something that came down, that had to come down, an upheaval, a breaking apart of an illusion. Something had to end that was around our union to be able to bring in something new. So this future energy, there's going to be sort of some illusions you need to see through, a path you need to find, but your Queen of Pentacles energy is there. For the potential of a Four of Wands moment. But just remember that standing strong in your emotions, feeling and having nostalgia, it's all fine. We'll get to your Queen of Pentacles.